What is going on, guys? This is EK1 Gaming here, and in today's video we're going to be looking at a leak for the Division 2 newest raid, Operation Iron Horse. Now this leak has came from Ubisoft themselves. I know, embarrassing, right? But hey, if you're enjoying this content and you like watching Division 2 content, then be sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button with the little notification bell. If you want to be kept up to date day to day, make sure you follow me on Twitter. The link will be in the description below. So now I'm not going to drag this video out, so let's get straight into it. We were told in the State of the Game on the 10th of June that the new raid will be coming sometime early July. And that will be kind of a couple of weeks after we get TU10 and we get the new season and stuff like that, which was everyone was excited about. There's a whole clip. I'm going to just play you the clip now, and we're going to watch exactly what Yannick said about the raid.
Working from home for the entire team. And I have to say, I couldn't be more proud of the way the team reacted and adapted to this new situation. Everybody now is working on our next big milestone, which is Title Update 10. This update will come with Season 2, finally our new raid, Operation Iron Horse, but also a general pass on the game. And this pass is focused on two things. One, it's quality, so that means a lot of bug fixes. And two, it's what we've been calling generosity. So that includes difficulty, player power, and rewards. All of this will come out on June 16th, so that's the release date for Title Update 10. Then, 1 week later, on June 23rd, will be the beginning of Season 2. After that, in beginning of July, we will make the raid, Operation Iron Horse, available to all level 40 players. So that should give you a bit of time between the release of TU10 and the opening of the raid in order to get ready.
So, of course, there's some interesting information there. Yannick goes on to say that the new raid will be released early July to all level 40 players. Now, nobody really picked up on this, and including myself, until I've actually sat back and had a discussion with Rogue Gaming UK, we both kind of just looked and thought, hold on a minute, why did he say all level 40 players? Now, if you're like me, you would have seen this free title update advert all over Twitter and all over the socials, everywhere basically. And it says under the raid, new raid coming soon, 8-player challenge, level 30 and level 40. And then it says exclusive rewards. So we all took that as level 30 and level 40 raid, correct? So we assumed then the raid would just release for level 30 and level 40. However, we are wrong. So, of course, this brings us to the leak. And not just the leak, but a bit more information. And I'm going to show you what is on the Ubisoft site right now for the new raid and the update to the new raid. Because it's quite funny that they haven't actually announced the date, but they have actually said it on their website, and whoever's dealing with their PR or marketing clearly didn't know not to release the date and this information. So let's take a look now. So here it is, official on the Ubisoft website. The link to this information will be in the description below. As I say, this is the Ubisoft website. This is not like a Reddit post or somebody's photoshopped anything. This is legit on their website. And of course, it's under priority alerts. It's Operation Iron Horse Raid 2. The release of the long-awaited raid is fast approaching, and we want to help provide some information before it arrives. The level 40 version of the raid will become available on the 30th of June, followed by the level 30 version a week later. So there we have the clarification already that it's not the beginning of July, it's the 30th of June, which you can argue is kind of the beginning of July, right? End of June, beginning of July. We're not going to be picky on date, okay? However, the interesting part is that level 40 get access to the raid a week before level 30. Now, I'm not saying that's wrong or right, but what I'm saying is the way it was kind of put across as if it would just be releasing for everybody at the same time. Now, this is where they're like cunning or good marketing tactics come into play. And we all know that they're good at making people buy things or making you want to buy something extra, such as the season pass, the Premier Season Pass, etc. So they know people without Warlords of New York, the level 30 characters, are going to want to play the raid on release day, okay? So in order to make people buy the expansion, they are extending the release for level 30 agents by a week. So that means that, you know, even this video, any promotion now of that date, people will start buying Warlords of New York from now. So it's a good marketing strategy. I'm not knocking them for their marketing, because to get people to buy the expansion, of course, they benefit as a business. To me, it just seems like they're just chasing everybody's money constantly, because everything they seem to discuss now is like paid content. But hey, who am I? So now let's look into the next bit. It says it's free for all players of any game edition, and neither Warlords of New York nor the Year 1 Season Pass are needed to play. Well, however, of course, you're going to need Warlords of New York if you want to play it on release. It's a good thing, really, if you think about it. They're giving something to the players who have bought the expansion, but it wasn't advertised, so it's kind of unfair a little bit. But I don't know. It doesn't affect me. I have the pass, you know, I have the Warlords of New York. So it says new exotic rewards, including new gear set and exotics, and Operation Iron Horse will require 8 players in 2 groups of 4 to play, just like Operation Dark Hours, and will demand high skills and strong builds from every one of them. So that's kind of saying to us, you know, your whole team is going to have a good build. It's going to have to be strong. It's going to have to be ready for this raid. Although there's no information of what kind of builds we'll need. However, you know, we've got the build slots. We've got that TU10 time, you know, is a couple of weeks before this release. So it gives us a chance to actually farm for the gear, which to me is a good idea. This is something that they've done good. Give us time to get the new gear sets, the new gear, the new weapons, to then go into the raid and utilize them sets or weapons. Now, they've also said a discovery mode version of the raid will also become available in a future client update. Again, there's no date on the discovery mode, but, you know, it's kind of just baffling how they haven't announced this properly. I don't understand. I don't know if they secretly just put these little leaks or bugs or whatever out there so people find them like us, and we do videos on it and the hype comes up. Everyone's excited for June 30th, and we're actually doing their marketing for them, which is pretty clever, because if you think about it, how did Skyscraper and all this get leaked? The raid information that was leaked before? Kind of a little bit fishy. A little bit fishy, you know. It seems that there's some mistakes that are happening that shouldn't be happening. And a lot of these mistakes are coming from within Ubisoft or within Massive. So are they using the people in the community as a marketing tool? As I say, their marketing team is pretty on point if this is legit. You know, if they're actually doing this on purpose, I take my hat off to the marketing team, because they're doing a great job. Well, hell, they've got me making a video on it. So I'm pretty much advertising their game. The only thing I'm disappointed about, of course, is the fact that level 30 and 40 didn't release together, or not going to release together in terms of what this says on their website. However, I do see why they would do it. They would basically give preferential to the people who are paid for the expansion. But they should have mentioned that to people, you know, maybe as a selling point for the expansion when it came out. Like, you'll get early access to a new raid. Because to me, that personally would have sold the game or sold the expansion to more people. You know, people would buy it just to get that week's early access. I envision now a lot of people wanting to level up and wanting to get Warlords of New York. If you are going to buy Warlords of New York, let me know. We'll do some carries so we can carry people through from level 30 to 40, get you some gear and help you out on leveling up your character, ready in time for the new raid. So guys, let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on this, and do you think it's a marketing ploy, or it's just somebody just didn't tell the guy who wrote that out that the release date wasn't out there? If you've got an opinion, put it in the comment section below. Check out the link in the description to go to their website. And don't forget, hit the subscribe button for more. But make sure you click that notification bell because you will get notified every time you upload a video. Take care, everybody. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you all in the next video. Let's go.